Hey everyone, welcome to day 20 and 21 of this 30-day yoga challenge. So today we are going to be focusing on detoxifying our body. So we're going to be doing a lot of twist, and twist in yoga are super good for our drainage system. So our body naturally has a way that it eliminates toxins and detoxifies, but by moving in certain movements and adding those movements to our daily practice, it can help along those clogged places in our bodies. So just one reminder as you're twisting to twist from your diaphragm and not over twist with your shoulders or your back. It's going to be from this your abdomen, this diaphragm type of twist. So your hips a lot of times are going to be staying facing forward, and your shoulders will just kind of move with your diaphragm. So remember that as we move along. If anything feels uncomfortable or weird, just kind of push back and do a very small amount of the twist. So hope you enjoy.
Let's begin by coming down to a child's pose. Bring your knees to the outside edges of your mat. Bring your glutes down to your heels if possible. And slowly bring your hands all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale here. Exhale. If you want to engage your arms in child's pose, you can just press down with your hands onto the mat and your arms will lift up off the mat slightly. Or if you want to do a more passive stretch here, just lay your arms down on the mat. One last inhale here and exhale. Come up to a tabletop position. We're going to go into thread the needle. Inhale, lift your right arm all the way up to the sky, as high as you possibly can, and exhale, bring your right arm underneath in the space between your left palm and your left knee. Breathe here. Come back to center. Going to go to the other side. Inhale, lift your left arm all the way up to the sky and bring it between your right palm and your right knee. You're going to want to lay your left ear down onto your mat in this position to protect your neck. Inhale here. And exhale. Come back to center. One quick inhale here, and exhale, tuck your toes, and slowly but surely make your way to downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Start to warm up the back sides of your legs here. You can bend into one leg and then the other. You can come up on your tippy toes, and once you're settled in, bring your heels down to the mat as much as possible. Inhale, look up to the top of your mat. Exhale, bring your feet to the top of your mat. Inhale, forward fold. And exhale, slowly make your way up to mountain pose. When you're at the top, shrug your shoulders. And inhale, mountain pose. Bring your arms all the way up to the sky, melting your shoulder blades down your back. We're going into another spinal twist here, so I'll show you what it looks like in my body. You want to bring your right foot over your left, crossing them over, and bringing your right arm slightly open, like we have done in the side twist before. You'll want to make sure your hips are facing forward in this pose, and the only thing twisting is your arms and all your upper body. So your abs all the way up to your head. Come back to a mountain pose. This time bring your left leg up and over your right. You can bring your toes to touch. Inhale here and exhale, release open to the side. Again, check in with your hips. Are they still facing forward in this pose? And are you only twisting from your upper body? Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, forward fold. Melt your upper body over your legs. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, chaturanga. Bring your palms shoulder width distance, your hip width distance. Come down to a halfway push-up. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And exhale, bring your knee into your chest and place your foot between your hands. Inhale, lift up into a crescent pose here. Bring your hands to heart center. Let's check in with our legs here. Are our legs looking strong? Your back leg can either be bent at the knee or it can be straight. Inhale, shift forward slightly. And exhale, bring your shoulders all the way over to the right. Hook your left elbow onto your right knee. Keep your hands at heart center if possible. Inhale, elongate your spine. And exhale, twist slightly from your abdomen. Inhale, come back to center. And exhale, chaturanga. Slowly make your way down to upward facing dog in whatever form you choose. And back to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, bring your knee into your chest and place your foot between your hands. Set up with your strong foundation. And if you fall out, that's okay too. Make sure your left knee is right over your ankle here. And again, with your back leg, you can bring a bend into it or straighten it, but you want to keep your right heel above your toes. Inhale, bring your hands to heart center, and exhale, twist to the left this time. Again, elongate your spine with your inhale, and with your exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, chaturanga. Slowly make your way into a downward facing dog in whatever form you choose. Inhale, look up to your hands, and exhale, bring your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, create a straight back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come up to a stand, mountain pose. And exhale, chair pose. Bring your hips down and back, bringing a deep bend into your knee and your shoulders slightly tilted forward. We're going into one of my favorite yoga poses, which is eagle pose. We're going to get all twisted up in here, so I'll show you how this looks like in my body. So you'll bring your right arm under your left arm and kind of hook it at your elbows, and then you'll hook it again at your hands. If that feels uncomfortable, just grab your shoulders like I'm doing, like a bear hug here. Then bring your right foot over your left, and you'll hook your foot in behind your calf. Another option is to do a kickstand like I'm showing you currently. So I'm going into the double wrap. And once you're there, whichever variation you took, you'll sink your hips down a little bit further. You'll let your shoulder blades melt down your back a little more. Inhale here, and exhale back in a chair pose, release. All right, we're going into the other side. Bring your left arm underneath your right. Again, if you had a bear hug on the other side, go with that on this side. Slowly transfer the weight to your right leg this time as you lift up your left leg up and over. And as you tuck your foot underneath your left calf. Inhale here. Sink your hips down a little more. And exhale, release back into a mountain pose. Inhale here, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale here, and exhale, grab on hold of your shoulders. You can grab on hold of either one. and bend your legs a lot in ragdoll pose. Slightly move your upper body over to the right and to the left. Inhale, release, halfway lift. And exhale, chaturanga. Shift forward slightly, halfway push up. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Push your hips up and back. Inhale, lift your right leg up to the sky. And exhale, pigeon pose. Place your right knee on the right side of your mat and parallel your leg across your mat. Inhale, lift up with your shoulders, and exhale, slowly make your way down to either bringing your arms down to the mat, your forehead down, whatever feels comfortable. If this feels uncomfortable to you, come to lying down on your back, and we'll take this in a different variation. Bring your right foot over your left knee. You can stay there, or you can grab on hold of your left shin. Either way, you're getting the same exact stretch. So I'm going to come back to pigeon pose for a second so I can make sure to breathe, to take at least a couple deep breaths. And then when you're ready, exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your leg up to the sky. And exhale, pigeon pose. Bring your left knee down to your mat and parallel your foot across your mat. One inhale as you lift up, and as you exhale, you can fold your upper body over your knee. If you took the alternate variation on the other side, I want you to also take that variation on this side so you're evened out. One last inhale here, and exhale. You can go into a downward facing dog or just meet me lying down on your back. Bring your heels close to your glutes. Bring your hands down to your mat. Inhale here and exhale, bridge pose. Bring your glutes all the way up as high as you possibly can. And exhale, release them down to your mat. Bring your feet to touch. We're going into Supta Baddha Konasana. And bring your knees to fold open to the sides of your mat. You can bring your hands up above your head, to your stomach, to the sides of your mat, whatever feels comfortable here. We are here for a few breaths, or you can stay here for the remainder of the class if that feels good to you. If you're ready to go into Shavasana, close your knees like a book, bring your knees into your chest for one quick inhale, and burst open with your exhale into Shavasana. Shavasana is where we'll end class today. So as you go about the rest of your day, make sure to drink plenty of water since we did twist and detox quite a lot. Once you're ready, bring movement to your hands, your fingertips, your arms, and you can slowly make your way up to a seat. Thank you for joining, and have a wonderful rest of your day.
Thank you so much for joining day 20 and 21 of this 30-day yoga challenge. I hope you enjoyed the detoxifying. Hope you feel amazing after this. And we will see you on the 22nd. So on Friday, I will have a new video out, and we'll see what we're gonna do then. See you soon.